If you wish to destroy an area, how do you do it? Well, there are two ways. You can go in there and bomb it and so forth, but that is not very efficient. What you do is you try to get the people in that area to kill each other and destroy their own territory, their own farms, and that's what's been done in that area. The way in which you destroy an opponent is get him to destroy himself by dividing his ranks against one another. Then you feed both sides. You have agents feeding both sides, inflaming both sides, and they kill each other off. And it's time that some of us woke up to this reality, to understand that people who try to maintain empires and create empires do it by manipulating the people they're trying to conquer.
Vandalize the control you allow to plan your life. Leaders of actors who are the people that all these acts inside the master's eye. That own the media puppets, controlling TV and crumpets, and that you see in the government streaming the coverage of a war and slavery with force. Yeah, it's costing us loads, but man, it's paying them more. That money's not for the people or maintaining the source, but to sustain it for more. That's the aim of the war. Come on, man, look out, your senses are gone for the piracy and theft of every pence that we stole, and that's the own. Us on all the ends of the globe, they want a new world order, and it's the strength and control.
What's the rocks and I'll stop and say fuck all cops. I used to have to stash green in my football socks. Get familiar, the government, all the interfering and procedures, propaganda, social engineering. What if what you relied on turned its back? Lock the doors if you're still inside, man, trapped for life. No money to sacrifice. Realise your holy book was a bag of rice. Can't move for shit, the town's on lockdown. It's just a few men calling the shots now. Everything you want, you wore, but they'll be happy to lend you more. That's why we go to war, bro. Watching a pile of shit unfold. Now you regret getting that microchip installed. You didn't know someone else was making threats. Didn't hear about the self-generating debt that your bank was in. I glued up when they wanna kill me off, cause I think too much. My top of whole crew's acting as one person. Pay strict attention to the man behind the curtain.
It's real, yeah, as real as it gets. Sit back for the truth a second. Feel the effects. I say we kidnap all these money men and see that we test the fabric of their intentions to the cleared as a check. But the results will come back and won't hold any water. When the test blatantly proved there was too many slaughtered. They instigated the war against Hussein and they killed him after the CIA threw all those players in the buildings. Hitler did this before. He burnt down his own parliament and said it was terrorists and went after all parts from every invasion after was justified to the people, because they too were all blinded by the want of finding this evil. Now like before, we all live in this mist of a terrorist war, and we're given this list of possible terrorists in prison for shit with no proof of terrorist action because it didn't exist. An orchestrated operation, just like an acquaintance, control public opinion and justify an invasion. What? To justify an invasion. What?
What your government pays for, it gets. When we understand that, then we look at government-financed institutions of education and see the kind of students and the kind of education that's being turned out by these government-financed schools. Logic will tell you that if what is being turned out in those schools was not in accord with what the state and the federal government wanted, then it would change it. The bottom line is that the government is getting what they have ordered. They do not want your children to be educated. They do not want you to think too much. That is why our country and our world has become so proliferated with entertainments, mass media, television shows, amusement parks, drugs, alcohol, and every kind of entertainment to keep the human mind entertained, so that you don't get in the way of important people by doing too much thinking. You had better wake up and understand that there are people who are guiding your life and you don't even know it.
We're in a lot of trouble.